Well, hello everyone. How you guys doing tonight? It's your girl Brenda Eason, founder of the Black Business Owners Network, better known as the BBON, and co-founder of Black Empowered Media Network, BEMN TV, located at BEMNTV.com. Again, BEMNTV.com. So this call tonight is to let everyone know how they can come up on the network, which is seen on Roku TV and Apple TV. So you'll be able to get the word out about your business, your entertainment career, your book, whatever you're doing. So this is the place to be. I will ask everybody to mute yourself when you're not talking, and we're gonna get started. All right, again, I said I'm Brenda Eason. You can find me on all social media under my name, Brenda, Brenda, Eason, Eason. And the BBON is located on Facebook, where we have over 70,000 members worldwide. Black business owners all networking, growing together, partnering, and gaining exposure. That's what we're here to offer, the exposure part. You guys have been working on your businesses for so long, so it's time for you to be seen all over the world. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up real quick so that everyone can introduce themselves, tell a little bit about your business, and make sure you let everyone know where you're located in case someone wants to do networking in person. Okay. So we're going to start with Fahim.
Hello, everyone. My name is Fahim from Earthquake Entertainment, LLC. I am in New York City in Harlem, but I will be moving I'm getting a physical space and I will be moving to Queens within the next 3 weeks with the business. I'll be doing a production center with music recording, audio, videography, green screen recording, podcasting, video and audio. And I do financial literacy and technology, STEM as well.
Hey, so it's the studio y'all have available in New York. If anybody
That's
needs a
right.
studio, make sure y'all check out Fahim. Is there a number or on social media where they can reach you?
Yeah, they could there's an email that they could reach me, FAHEEM at earthquake, one word, -ent.com. My phone number is 917-364-8053. I have all the video cameras. I have all the audio, wireless mics, wired mics. I do band sound, everything. I do events, sound for festivals, all of that. So if you hit me up, you go to my website, earthquake-ent.com. You can see some of the things that we're doing, video, music, sound system rentals, everything. You could just contact me through the website as well. And I have an album called Platinum Shackles. I'm also the MC. And it's a pretty heavy album. As a matter of fact, the producer of Murder Inc. co-produced the album for me. And the person who writes Usher's songs and Bruno Mars songs is on the album singing for me, singing for my album.
Go ahead on.
Yeah.
That's
great.
That
So
is
I
amazing.
was asking when he questioned earlier what was his profession. If you could run that past us again, hey, I was pretty impressed. So yeah.
Certainly. So I've been teaching at the college level for 8 years, for the past 8 years. I have a master's in cybersecurity and digital forensics. So I know how to stop hacks and I know how to trace hackers and I know how to get their data and recover stuff from computers. I've been in the IT field for 35 years, hardware, networking, programming, you name it. So I teach it and I also do financial literacy. So I'm in the financial literacy sector. How to retire, how to save for college, how to have the correct life insurance and investments to make sure you can retire comfortably.
Wow, look at our BBON members. Ooh, smart. So he's behind the camera, inside the computer, everywhere. If y'all need him, make sure you reach him. Make sure you say your contact information one more time. We want to make sure everybody got it.
Sure. So my number is 917-364-8053. My email is Fahim, FAHEEM, at EARTHQUAKE-ENT.com. My website is www.earthquake-ent.com. And if you're looking to have something filmed, I do film. I'm going to have a physical location in 2 weeks. I do audio. You want to come record your vocals? I do mixing and mastering, audio correction, everything. So you want to come through in the New York City area, schedule an appointment with me. I also go on site. I shoot music videos and documentaries as well.
Oh wow, I'm about to do a documentary, so we got to talk.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, and what I was, oh yeah, you also have a podcast. Tell them about the podcast.
So the podcast is called Through Our Lens. It is on YouTube on the Earthquake-ENT channel. Earthquake-ENT NYC. That's what it's called. So we have episodes. We talk about everything. It's about three men getting together and talking about how we see the world. That's why it's called Through Our Lens. But we all have different walks of life. We all didn't come from the same walk. So we disagree sometimes, but we as men could sit down and still talk and be cordial and be polite and be correct with each other, even though we may not fully agree with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the decision. It's a decision that we've made to sit down and have a conversation.
Sounds like an amazing show. I can't wait to get it up on the
Mm-hmm.
network. We are looking to fill
Yes.
all the spots on the network on Roku TV, Apple TV, at BEMN TV.com. We're looking to fill it from the beginning of the day, 7 a.m. all the way down to midnight. So you can pick your slot, whichever time of day is best for you. And I look forward to having you on. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And let's see, Princess, Miss Nina Scott, you tell them about yourself, where you located, and please tell them about the voucher program.
Okay, hi, my name is Amina. I am an advocate for the homeless and for the animals, and I'm a behavioral health caseworker, and I have
Okay.
a program I'm starting. It's called Jesus Work Housing Voucher Program, and we just did our launch Saturday, my first launch. So I'm excited about
Congratulations.
it. Thank you. What we are doing right now, we are looking for sponsors and partnership
Mm-hmm.
um, to join us that's on the same page as us, wanting to help and make an impact of this world, what everything is going on, high prices, high rent.
Mm-hmm.
And homeless, we definitely want to end homeless. So very strong about that because I feel like no one should be on the street. Cat, animal, I mean, human, nobody should be on the street. And I'm very passionate about what I do, and I take it very seriously. And so I like what I'm doing is I want to pay for people utilities first, and then we want to get a building,
Okay.
and then we want to house people. We
Mm-hmm.
want to house people. We want to get them. We want to get property. Want to get so they can, but we want them to be independent, not depend on us. But we want them to be independent. So we
Mm-hmm.
want to take them through the program, far as what's the really reason why they're homeless. What's the really reason why they can't, be financially stable. I know the economy going up, so we just got to make a balance within everything. So I feel like this is a good program, and we doing our bites for bills thing, so people could do their own bites for bills. And I'm having another event,
Okay.
hopefully March the 15th. It's going to be called the Hope and Healing fundraiser event.
Okay. Okay. And where will it be located?
Okay.
Do you know? Isn't that amazing, Chris? I hear you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I am impressed
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
once again. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
All the
Well,
beautiful health.
We looking
Yeah.
for we looking for we looking for a location now. My sister, Jennifer, who is founder of New Royal Family, she is looking for a
a venue.
a space where we
Mm-hmm.
could have the event. So she was thinking like library, since it's going to be talking about homeless neglect. I mean, housing neglect, homeless. suicide, domestic, because all that when you homeless, it mentally it bothers you because you trying to find
Yes.
food, especially if you got kids out there
Yes.
with you. It's a mental thing that's going to happen to you first. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and it's sad how people don't understand that you break down mentally because you trying to find food. You're not thinking about, oh, let me take this medicine, let me do this, let me do that. You're thinking about a place to stay and some
Right.
food for your children. So we definitely want to break that down, and we want to have a panel. So domestic violence people, people that survive domestic violence, you never
Yeah.
know why they're homeless. They probably ran from domestic violence, somebody that's beating them up. You don't know their story until you hear the testimony.
Right.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're right about that, and you're doing God's work, and we all appreciate what you do. I know you're here in the D.C. area, but have you ever looking to go to New York? Fahim has a space up there, and first I was thinking about a podcast for you, but maybe you need a documentary to document all this stuff.
I
Yeah.
know,
And
right? Yeah, I
yes,
know,
uh,
right?
That's a
yes, Fahim can help you with that
yeah
as well. Go ahead, Chris.
a story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
a
can
story
help.
on
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
most definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
thank you, y'all.
absolutely.
I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's very, it's what made me want to do this is because I went to Philly with my daddy. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you look in Philly, you see so many people, and this was during the summertime.
Oh,
You see
wow.
so many people was on the streets. I mean,
Mm.
you know how big Philly is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for
Yeah.
all them to be out on the street, then you go in DC, you see the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's like it's rising and rising and rising. I'm like, where is this money? Where is the money? Where
Right.
I go with this money?
This the
And
nation's
it's
Yeah.
capital. You wouldn't expect all
mhm,
these people to be out there on the street like that.
on the street. And you be thinking like, where is they doing with this money? But and speaking of it, we had our mayor, right? And we saw on the news that, she was stealing the money,
Yeah.
actually, because you know, they crooks. Let's just keep it
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. 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 Wow.
So
Mm-mm-mm.
Well,
it's
I
kind
mean,
of sad. It's kind of sad that they don't put they feet in other people's shoes. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it's sad that they take from others that are weaker than them.
Right. And they rich. They living the best life.
Yes, living
Mm-mm.
their best life,
Terrible. Terrible.
vacations and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I mean, and make sure you let everybody know how they can reach you, how they can donate, they can volunteer, sponsor, partner with you. How can they reach
Yes,
hey,
I'm
look,
you? You have a question, quick, quick?
yeah, I was just saying. I was gonna say this is exactly how um the BBON was, came to birth. Yeah.
Thank you for reminding.
It's a homeless situation. Yeah, I was gonna wonder, like, jog your
Yeah.
mind,
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah, yeah. I had talked to her about it before, but yeah, I was once homeless myself, and like you said,
Aw,
it's a mental thing, and you to get out there, you don't know which way to turn. You have a child, you're just trying to find a place to stay. You lose your job. It could be anything. So
anything.
in my case,
and that's how she founded the BBON,
yes, I found looking for
right?
people to
Exactly.
network. Yep. Go
Look
ahead.
at God, though. Look at God.
I was
That's
looking
all
for
I'm
people to
saying. Look.
network with, someone to help me. And I said, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
business owner. I know I can get my business off the ground. I just need some help. Some people with some expertise that can show me how to do it. And 70,000 members later, here we are. So
That's
I
what I'm
was,
talking about.
yeah.
I'm trying to get like you.
Stop. Come on, yeah. Desperation. Yeah. I had to. Yes. But I'm going
Yeah,
and
it's
let them know.
it's yeah. When I was doing my post on Facebook, I couldn't believe it though. But it was just a test post just to see if people would get involved, And I understand the struggle is real. The struggle is real out here. But come on, $1. You can't give $1.
Dollar. Come
Something's
on.
wrong. Something's
Yeah,
just
Right.
wrong with you.
right.
Something
You're
is
right.
Yeah,
wrong. Something is wrong.
To,
So I'm
to
saying
pause
something
like
is really
this.
wrong with this Facebook people, but this Facebook thing. But
Yeah.
yes,
But
my to contact me, I'm at Jesus Works. homesteadcloud.com, and you can always email me at jesus.wvpg.com.
I love how you put Jesus in everything, because yeah, he is the
Mm-hmm.
answer.
He
He is
is
the
the
answer.
answer. He is the answer.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us. Please keep us up to date. Like I said, my contribution to you is free promotion. Promote as many
Mm-hmm.
times as you need to in the BBON. I've given you free will to do that. To try to get the word out. Come on these lives, which that we do, which will be replayed over and over again, so people can keep hearing about you. And
Yes.
whenever you get a few minutes, document a little bit what you're doing here and there.
Yes.
Video, camera, so we can get the documentary together. Wink, wink.
Yes. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay,
That'd be
thank you.
great. Maybe
All
you
right.
could come to the second event and you could
Yeah.
definitely be on documentary.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Make
That's
sure
gonna be
you.
powerful.
We said March the 15th. You thinking?
I'm
E-
thinking March the 15th.
Evening, afternoon? Do you know yet?
3 o'clock.
Wait.
I'm hitting at 3, I think.
Okay. 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 I got you. All right.
Hmm.
Thanks again for joining us, and
You're
make sure
welcome.
you make sure you check out BEMN TV, BEMNTV.com. That's what this call is all about. To learn more about how you can come up on the network and be on Roku TV, Apple TV, all that good stuff. All right. So people are starting to pour in. This is an opportunity for everybody to network. So make sure you have your pencils and your paper out so you can write down everybody's contact information. And after this call, y'all get together. All right. That's what we do. Network. All right. Let's see who else is on here. Miss Lennis Woods Mullins. Are you able to talk right now? Miss Mullins? If you can, unmute
Yes,
yourself.
yes,
There we
I'm
go.
sorry. I am. I was talking with a client on
Oh,
on the text messaging, but I'm done now. Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Good evening.
good. Thank you for
Good.
joining
Uh,
us. Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you for reminding me.
Yes. So
Okay.
we starting off with letting everybody know who you are, what area you're from, what you do, and if there's any help you need with what you're doing, please let us know.
Okay. My name is Lennis Woods Mullins, and I am a holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40. And for the last 18 years, I've been helping women to get well and stay well through teaching them about holistic practices, fitness, nutrition, and spiritual renewal. I do this through coaching programs. I also have a podcast, I have a magazine, a newsletter, and a Facebook group on of 25,000 women and
Ooh.
overall a social media following of about 150,000.
Wow.
I am looking to get my podcast out there more. I've been podcasting for about 12, 13 years. This particular podcast I've had for about 5 years. And right now it's in the top 8% of podcasts according to Listen Notes. And I want to, increase that. And in particular, want to get the word out more about different ways to be well holistically to the Black community, as we discussed yesterday, so that people can begin to learn to do things preventatively and not always have to count on pharmaceuticals or surgeries to correct their situations, but to try to prevent them from happening, or when they do happen, see if there's a holistic way that you can work on solving it so that it doesn't come back. I am affiliated with quite a few holistic doctors, naturopaths, practitioners of all sorts, and regular doctors, trainers, therapists, all who are committed to working with women over 40. I have a membership site that I launched in September, so I'm trying to get that out to everyone. The membership site gives you blogs, workshops, courses, challenges. My podcast is on there as well. And we also have an affiliate program. So if you refer someone and they get the membership, you get a little cash in your pocket as a result. And I'm interested in finding out more about the network because I would really like to be able to increase the African American contingent that I have. Right now, my following is mostly, European. I have maybe about 20, 25% Black, and it's growing, but it's just, taken a while because, and I think there's a lot of reasons for that, but I think that when you really take a look at what the cost is to not take care of yourself, it's
Hmm.
far more expensive than the cost of investing in your self-care and your wellness. So it's really,
Yes, that word right there. Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes, I'm so
absolutely.
happy that you're bringing the health and wellness, and like you said, holistically. healing
Holistically.
holistically. I
Yeah.
love
And when I
that.
say holistically, that's, dealing with your mind, your body, and your spirit. Because when things come up, it's really just not one thing, it's accumulation of things, and they present perhaps physically. But if
Mm-hmm.
you peel back the layers, there was something else that began that trajectory to your being unhealthy or unwell. And the best way to heal is to take a look at what's going on with you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, as well
Mm-hmm.
as physically. And
Yeah.
sometimes our traditionally trained doctors don't do that. Also,
Mm-hmm.
looking at food as medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not supposed to be our comfort.
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot of emotional eating in our community, and it's part of what's killing us is the obesities that we all have. And so I work with, helping people get meal plans together, showing them how to source organically,
Mm-hmm.
and not pay a whole lot of money that they might think. They might pay a lot of people say, well, it's too expensive to shop organically. That's not necessarily true. If you get it while it's on sale, if you buy it while it's in season, if you buy locally
Mm-hmm.
and have the dollar turn over more than one time in your community, there's all kinds of wonderful things that can happen if you just make that decision to make some changes incrementally in your life to
Yeah.
add more value and wellness to your
Mm-hmm.
life.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, yeah. All right. Yeah, that sounds that's excellent. That is
Yeah,
really good.
great job, great
Yeah.
job.
And where you say you're from the UK?
No, I live in California, but right now I'm traveling. I'm in San Antonio, Texas right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
She was
Okay.
saying she had
Oh,
European clients. That's what she was
Yeah,
saying.
I have a lot of European
oh,
clients.
Mm-hmm.
European,
oh,
white Americans, European, a lot of white folks.
okay.
Right. So now, see, now
Yeah.
she's at the Black Business Owners Network,
Yeah.
BBON, to help us
Yeah.
to get healthy and whole. And
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
huh? Oh, I thought you said something. And also, I did submit your podcast to the network, and you were selected to be on the network. Woohoo!
Oh,
On
great.
BEMN
Yay.
TV. Yeah, so
Fabulous.
she's gonna be seen on
Great.
BeamNTV.com, on Roku TV. And they love they love your podcast. So I'll be
Oh,
reaching out to
wonderful.
you, with more the next
Okay.
step. The next step. So that's one
Okay.
of our podcasters that's going to be on the network. Fahim is also going to be selected to be on the network. He has a great podcast. But before you go, I want you to tell them how they can find your podcast and how they can reach out to you if they needed to reach out to
Okay. This dog, my daughter has three little ones and a dog. I don't know how she does
you.
it. Yeah, you can go to, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yes, please do.
My podcast has a website, it's Vibe Living Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I did 100 interviews last year, and
Whoa.
I'm definitely going to do more than that this year. I'm releasing about twice a week. Okay, that's the Vibe Living Podcast. And then you want to take a look at my membership site.
Mm-hmm.
That is right here. Let's see, www.vibe. And just so you know, I also am a social media strategist
Mm-hmm.
for new and upcoming businesses. My
Okay.
vibewellnesswoman.com, I built that website from scratch. It's a membership website,
Oh,
but I have built
nice.
websites, I've built sales pages, I've done graphics,
Yeah.
and most importantly, marketing and social media strategies, determining where you should be marketing, who you should be marketing
Yes.
to, what the messaging should be, what kind of SEO, what kind of keywording, what kind of tags,
Okay.
all the way down to colors, and just helping you with not necessarily branding you, but helping you to enhance your branding so that it makes sense and
Mm-hmm.
represents what is that you want to do. So just want to
That's
put that bug in your ear.
exactly what. Okay, I need myself the BBON. We trying to do a membership site, so we need to talk.
Yeah,
And
I could
also,
talk. Yeah,
yeah,
it took me a long time. I really made a sacrifice. I dropped some clients so I could get it done. I tried
yeah.
to do some of the other membership platforms and stuff, but it
Mm-hmm.
just didn't work for me. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted something that was different. And there's still some things that are kind of like missing that I want to have, but overall, I'm
It's
pleased with
gonna
the
come
look of the
together.
site. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming together. I like
Mm-hmm.
the way the site looks and the messaging and all
Yeah.
of that.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking for more Black female practitioners and doctors. I have some. It's about 50-50, but I want it to be more African Americans on there. So anyone
Mm-hmm.
that you know of that you
Yes.
think might be interested in doing workshops and things like that,
Yes.
I would love to have them contact me.
Yeah, I know Miss Amina. She is in caseworker, and she does a lot of work like that. So I know she probably know someone in that field. So
Oh
Amina,
yeah,
you
that's right.
reach out to her. She's on the line. She's on as well. So make sure you two contact.
Okay.
And thank you again for joining. I want to let
Thank
you know
you.
more information about how you're gonna be and how you're gonna get your podcast up on BeamNTV.com. And I'm excited to have you as be a part of the family. The podcast is collective, is what we're calling it. We all collectively gonna come together, all the podcasters. We can go on each other's shows, interview each other, have advertising on each other's shows. So it's gonna be amazing. So thank you for being a part of it.
Yeah, this is the BBON's dream coming true.
Yes. Woo-hoo.
So
Yes. We were actually
black folks
go ahead.
networking together and
Mhm.
pulling together resources, becoming a force unreckoned.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yes, actually to connect to your city is giving us this opportunity. They saw the BBON, the Black Business Owners Network, continuously growing us, sticking together, partnering, and rising to the top. So they gave us a network, the Black Empowered Media Network, BEMN. That's what you see behind me, BEMN TV.com. So alrighty, let's see who's next on here. Okay, my girl, Miss Frankie Washington is on. Please tell everybody about yourself, where you're located, a little bit about your business, and if you ever wanted to have a podcast.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Frankie Washington, that amazing Frankie Washington.
That's right.
um, First of all, congratulations, Amina. I am so proud of you. I know where you started and I see what God is doing. So continue to do what God is doing in your life. I am so proud of you. Also, Ms. Mullins, get ready to travel. If you're not already traveling, I know you're getting ready to travel, and I mean a lot of traveling. So get excited and get ready.
Mm.
Okay, so my name is Frankie Washington. I have a cleaning company, A&F Commercial and Residential Cleaning Services. We specialize in stripping and waxing tile floor, shampooing carpet. We do painting. We do construction cleanup, move in, move out. Everything but plumbing and electric. It's me and my husband. We're family-owned business. We've been in business for over like 20 years now.
Mm.
We have had such jobs such as Gold's Gyms. We've done
Okay.
Shoppers Worlds. We've done we've done auto places. It's like God opens doors where He needs us to be, and we go in and we shine. And so, that's something that we enjoy doing. I am also a domestic violence survivor who God uses to go and encourage others that they can come out and they can make it. Um, just 4 months ago, my family and I were living in a hotel, but God, and He allowed us to go through the process so that we can know what to tell somebody else and how they're going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we try to figure out, well, Lord, I pray and I help people. I'm the one that be encouraging others. Why I got to go through this? But He allowed us to go through this process because we were able to encourage others, speak in others' lives. We were able to find resources that they didn't know were available to them. We were able to actually network with people that we wouldn't have normally been able to network. But even in the process, and I wanted to share this, I don't know why the Holy Spirit got me telling my business, but even in the process of going through it, um, you do feel like you're alone. You do go through a period where you feel like this is it, nothing's going to change. And you start saying, where are my friends? Where are my family? Don't nobody care. The first month, because what happened is we were renting from a family member and they just decided out the blue that they wanted to sell their home.
Oh
And so
my.
they gave us 30 days.
Oh.
And we're
Mm.
paying rent on time. We're doing everything we know how to do. I don't know why the Holy Spirit got me telling my business, but I'm going to be obedient.
Yeah.
And like, okay, God, you got us going through this, but we work hard. We got our own business. My
Yeah.
husband out there doing security. Why are you allowing us to go through this? But as He allowed us to go through it, we learned how to get closer to Him. We
Mm-hmm.
learned how to pray together. We learned how to trust the process.
Yeah.
And even when we were going from place to place looking for, application fees are ridiculous.
Yes. It's an
And you don't
application
get, and you
business.
and you don't get your money back.
Nope.
So you putting in application fee after application fee after application fee, and you're saying, okay, no results. And then you'll go and look at a place and they say, well, your credit score.
Yeah.
But when God steps in and he said, it's your time, the
Mm-hmm.
place that he allowed us to walk in Thanksgiving, no credit score was needed, no application fee was needed,
Whoa. So look at God.
none of those things were needed. And the owner said that God brought us to him.
Oh.
So God stepped in.
Wow.
He
Wow.
knows
Yeah.
exactly how to do it. And so, and one of the things I want to tell the women on this line is when you go through something like that with the man of God, he's already feeling like my family's got to go through this. It's up to us to say, baby, I know we got this. Baby,
Mm-hmm.
I support you. Baby,
Mm-hmm.
I know we're going to come out of this together. You build him up. Even in
Yeah.
your everyday life, you build him up because his crown is already beaten down by the world. So as you build your king up, he'll look back and say, okay, she was with me in the trenches. So I know we're going to be together. And,
Mm.
and
Nice.
so I just wanted to encourage
Yeah.
you to not just be a couple, but be a team. It's a difference. And keep
Mm.
God first in everything you do. Now, also, I am a singer
Yeah.
slash songstress.
Beautiful
I've,
voice.
I've been singing since I was 2.
Mm-hmm.
One of the I've been in like one, two, three. I've been in 8 movies. Um,
Ooh.
I've been with the Northeast Performing Arts Group for over what? I'm telling my age, over 50 years. Uh,
Mm.
because I'll be 59 March the 22nd. Um,
Mm.
but I just love. I told the Lord when I got in my 50s that I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be nasty. I said, but use me to be somebody that people can come to and feel comfortable enough to
Mm.
know it's a safe place. Use me to be a caring person. Use me to be a light. Use me to
Mhm.
let people know, hey, you're gonna be okay. And sure as I am sitting here, he has done just that. He
Mhm.
has done that in such a way till it's almost like, okay, and like I said, I don't know why the Holy Spirit got me going this way, but I gotta be obedient.
Mhm.
Being a woman, an African American woman who cannot have children, I told the Lord I wanted to be able to be a mom. Because who doesn't want to be a mom?
Mhm.
But can I tell you that every young lady that God has brought into my life, the first thing they say is, I need you in my life. Can you be my mom? Can you be my big sister? Can you be my
Mhm.
auntie? So I know that there's purpose in my life. I know that there's a reason that He has me sharing my business with you all today. I know that
Mhm.
there's a purpose for all of this, but I just wanted to let you know our business is A&F Commercial and Residential Cleaning Services.
Mhm.
The number is 301-556-8606. We travel, y'all, because we went all the way to Mississippi to paint my cousin's house. So for the right contract, we will travel.
Okay.
Um, and I'm just everybody's saying, well, Frankie, it's time for you to really just go on ahead and get a podcast or get something because people need to know
And hear
that.
your voice. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm praying about it.
Yes. We did one together. You and I, we co-hosted a podcast together. You did an amazing job. So it's time for yours by yourself. And praise the Lord, we were in this a movie together. That's how we met. Um, I said always wanted to be in a movie, at least like an extra or something. So me and my son Zamari, who fortunately passed away, he drowned. Oh, we were on vacation in Virginia Beach, but he would go do things, anything I say, let's go do this, let's go do that. So he went with me. He was an extra in the movie with me. We were like in a hospital scene, and I had just got some bad news, and he was comforting me, and we
he was your
walking through the
he was your
hospital. So
road dog.
my road dog,
That was
and
your
definitely
roadie. Yeah.
a roadie.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure y'all check out Zamari's World as well. Zamari's World. That's a site we have to a page on Facebook to make sure we keep his spirit alive. But Miss Frankie, your voice needs to be heard in a podcast, a documentary. You got to document some of the things that go on in your life because it'll be such an inspiration for others such an inspiration. And luckily we have at the BBON different members who can help you to do just that. Seems like everybody ain't gonna be needing you, Mr. Fahim, if you're still there. Yes, I see he's here. He's in New York, but he travels as well. So maybe you two can connect some kind of way and help to get your story out there, Miss
I
Frankie.
appreciate, I
Mhm.
appreciate you, Brenda. You know that you're my sister. You know, when you needed me, I had to be there for you, and we've been there together ever since. And I'm just grateful that God had me there for you when you needed me the
Man.
most.
Oh my
And
goodness.
and if you don't mind, I just want to leave just a little bit of this song for
Please do.
Black History.
Okay.
Okay. Pray on just a little while longer. Pray on just a little while longer. Pray on just a little while longer, and everything is going to be all right. Shout on just a little while longer. Shout on just a little while longer. Shout on just a little while longer. And everything and everything and everything is gonna be
Oh my goodness.
God bless you.
God bless you, Miss Frankie. Oh my goodness. That was incredible.
It was
Oh my
All
beautiful.
goodness.
right. Amen.
Beautiful, beautiful. So
That was
yes.
beautiful. That was
Thank-
beautiful.
Wasn't it? Yes. All right, Miss Frankie. Thanks for joining. Think about that podcast. I got you when you're ready. Let's see who else is on here today. We have Miss Twyla Washington. Please introduce yourself. Everybody know where you are from and a little bit about what you do.
I have to take the wall off first.
Oh, Miss Twyla. Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Twyla.
everyone. I am Twyla, and oh gosh, I have a journey, but my my heart, it led the disability community. My daughter, she has autism, and I had to take her out of the public school system because they were failing her as a child with autism and a child that is African American. She's brilliant, she's high functioning,
Mm-hmm.
and they did not want to give her the accommodations that she needed. So this basically put me on a journey for fighting for her rights and for fighting for my rights as a parent. I had to throw myself into special education law in order to know how to communicate with that team at the table.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Um, Eventually, uh, it came to, she was fourth grade, and it came to a point where we had to go into mediation because they were not doing what they were supposed to do by her IEP. So it took me, I said, okay, I'm expending this much energy to tell this administrative team what it would take to give her a fair and appropriate education. That's what the public school, talks about. Oh, we give all children a fair and appropriate education. That goes with the No Child Left Behind. But that is not what is happening in our public schools. Um, so, with the knowledge that I gained, um, I said, I want to help other parents and
Mm-hmm.
other children to get what they need in the public school system. So I got a certificate to learn how to advocate
Okay.
for the disability community.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I have a business, and it's called IEP Equals Hope. IEP Equals Hope LLC. And I
Mm-hmm.
advocate for people around the country. So because we can now do Zoom, we can do IEP meetings
Mm-hmm.
by Zoom, I am able to give parents a voice to, um, to advocate for their
Mm-hmm.
children.
Right.
It, the administrative department can really bully parents
Mm-hmm.
into thinking that they know what's best for their children when
Mm-hmm.
you know what can
Mm-hmm.
help your children get through, whether it's, and even with our young Black boys, they will say, oh, they're bad, and they suspend
Mm-hmm.
them, and there is law out there. If your child has any type of disability, whether that's ADD, ADHD, or anything, it is against the law to suspend a child more than 10 days out of a year.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of parents don't know that. So the
Right.
school is constantly calling the parent saying, hey, your child is being bad, you got to pick them up. No,
Mm-hmm.
you don't. You
Mm-mm.
don't. If they're on an IEP and they are supposed to have accommodations, you are not. They are supposed to um figure out
Figure it out.
what
Yeah.
is yeah, figure
Mm-hmm.
out what is triggering that parent. They're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to figure that out. So my thing is, parents they're losing their jobs because they
Mm-hmm.
got to constantly leave work,
Yeah.
and they don't know what to do. So I just developed my business to help them. I just got on YouTube, so I have a YouTube channel,
Perfect.
and that is the IEP
Mm-hmm.
Solutionist. So I'm on there. I'm starting to create more and more videos as um, as the semester goes on, because many parents don't know that if their child has lost a lot of education, that they need to be in summer school. They have a right to be in summer school.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't know the law and tell the schools, okay, my child, since you have removed my child from class multiple times, I want them to be in summer school. Well, their argument would be, we don't have enough data to determine that they qualify for summer school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now is the time. We are in February. Now is the time for us to go to IEP meetings. The parent has to initiate an
Mm-hmm.
IEP meeting to say, hey, I need you to start collecting data. I
Mm-hmm.
want to see that data by
Mm-hmm.
April to prove that my child needs the summer school.
Right.
But if you wait until the end of the school year, you have no data
You gotta.
to
Mm-hmm.
prove.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things that the parents don't know that
Mm-hmm.
the school system is doing, and it's going to be even tougher now with the administration that is out there.
Yeah.
Today was just signed to remove the education department. He just signed a
Mm-mm-mm.
document to remove the education department. So I just read that we have to go back to the No Child Left Behind law. Some of the students, they're going to try to protect some of the students with that old law that was put into effect in 1972.
Mm.
But right now, all of our kids are vulnerable to this system that they're firing
Yeah.
so many teachers in the public school system that are protecting the DEI community in
Mm.
the public school system. So, parents aren't going to know what to do.
Right.
I ended up opting to homeschool my kid.
Okay.
So she's 15 now. I've been
Okay.
homeschooling her since fourth grade. But
Mm.
I will, in my YouTube channel, I will cover all aspects of supporting our kids, whether
Yes.
it's in school or out of school.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where I am,
Wow.
is
What a
just
story.
helping the community.
You're gonna be such a great advocate, and I feel your passion about it, and I can't wait to see your
Yes,
channel. And it's just gonna be so many different stories, so many different topics. We're gonna have different podcasters on. I just can't wait to see your podcast up there as well.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I've been building this and then I'm writing a book. So my book is going to be published in a couple of months. So that's going to be another thing that I'm going to present in my podcast and on my channel, to
Nice.
help people, yeah, to help parents know step by step what to do from the diagnosis to the school system. Because once you get that diagnosis, you're lost. You're
Yeah.
absolutely lost.
Yeah.
You have no, all the doctors do is say, here's a Medicaid form and good luck. That's all
Oh,
they do.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. My daughter was born supposedly autistic, but she was just slow in getting started. What we came to find out, and she just needed the right specialists around her. We had that circle of doctors that you mentioned. You took me back when you said that. When they was like, each one autistic. She's autistic. When they asked like what was the diagnosis, all of them said autism. So I said, what am I supposed to do now? I mean, what can I do to help her? They was like, it's nothing you can do. She'll never talk. She'll never be able to communicate. And I'm like, I went out of there. Luckily, I was like, the devil is a liar. My faith was strong. So, all right, good night, Frankie. Thanks for joining us. My faith was strong. I just started looking up specialists, and I got her into a speech therapist. I got her. She in a class where it was just one teacher to her. The ratio was just 1 to 1.
Yeah, one to
And
one. Mhm.
and she just took off. She just started talking, and now she won't stop talking. So,
Yes,
so I'm gonna let you know right now. There is hope. There is hope. You just got to be an advocate for your child and say,
that's right. That's
yeah.
right.
When they say it's
And,
nothing can
and,
be
and
done,
it's it's difficult because some people, it, multiple
You
children.
for, you
hmm
If they
forgot to
have multiple
mention
children, what do you do?
exactly. What'd you say, Chris?
you forgot to mention she's on her way to college.
Oh, and she's been accepted to so many colleges. Wow, like 8 different colleges. Oh, she's doing
Yes.
well.
Yes,
Yes.
they're brilliant. They're brilliant in their own right.
Yeah.
And that is the problem, is that, society wants, it's like trying to fit a round circle into a square peg.
Yeah.
They're their own people, and
Mhm.
they have their own ways of learning. But
Mhm.
the system just is, because they're different, they just oust them,
Yeah.
and they don't try to help us. So we have to put feet on the ground and fillers out there to get them the help that they need.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's, I like to say this. The school system has never been a friend to or try to educate African American children. If
Mhm.
No.
you are familiar with Dr. Umar,
Mhm.
okay,
Yes.
um, he is an advocate. I mean, he's he's a brilliant guy who he's developing schools for African American kids to give them the advantage that these regular school systems won't.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he can tell you. I've been listening to some of his podcasts often. He's a brilliant guy. I think his great great grandfather is Frederick Douglass. He always mentioned that.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, he's developed schools in several cities to give African American kids an advantage in learning and being, you know, um, just having having an advantage in this society.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
He's
uh,
also an
yeah,
advocate for autistic kids. I know he always says, they
yeah,
don't have ADD. He just go into the whole thing like stop trying to medicate them
yeah,
Mhm.
all the time. Yeah.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
So yeah, he would love to have him on. That'd be great. But anyway, dreaming over here. So yeah,
You never know.
you
You
never know,
never
right?
know.
You never know. Have him on your show. Oh my goodness! And I come on, tell my story. There we go. Look at the show right there.
That's
So,
right.
so
Yes.
yes, that's the type of thing we do. We're visionaries. We creative over here at the network. So we have different shows on, and like we do different documentaries and things of that nature. So yeah, if anybody like to have their podcast be on the BEMN TV network, make sure y'all reach out and call
Yeah.
202-308-3157. 202-308-3157. You can go to the website to see more, BEMNTV.com. Again, BEMNTV.com. Or you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm Brenda Eason, BRENDA EASON. And let's see. Like I said, the network is on Roku TV, Apple TV, and the podcast will be seen all over the world. Uh, Connect to your city. Reached out to the BBON, the Black
uh,
Business Owners
you
Network,
good? I'm on
and
my.
to give us a podcast. I mean, I'm sorry, to give us a network and to be able to bring podcasters on to fill up all the time slots. Like if you think of a Pluto TV, how you see, 7 o'clock this show comes on, 8 o'clock this show. So I'm trying to fill up all the spots and then fill up all the commercial spots with advertisers, business owners to put their commercials in. In between the different shows. So that's what we're doing here at the network. Again, thanks to everybody for joining. I'm not gonna hold you too long. I think I'll make sure I got everybody. Yes, yes. Make sure you put your contact information in the chat, your website, have ways they can reach you. And Miss Twilight, I don't think I gave you a chance to say how they can reach you. Make sure you tell everybody.
Okay. Yes. So I'm putting it in now.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. It I'll put in my number, and then let's see. This
Say it out
is
loud as well so people can hear
oh
who they
757. I'm in
Mhm.
the 757
Okay.
880 0444.
Okay.
Eight is 757 880 0444. And my YouTube channel is the THE capital I, capital E, capital P, and solutionist, all small letters, solutionist. And my whole face will pop up there.
Okay, okay. So you say you're in 757. Let me ask you a question.
Virginia.
Yeah. Did you hear about a little boy like a few years ago that drowned there at Virginia Beach?
Yes.
That was my
Yes.
son. That was my son.
Oh,
My
I
son
am
drowned.
so.
Yeah,
But
so
and he was at the ocean, right?
yeah.
Was he?
He was moving on
Oh,
vacation.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So when you said 757, I'm like, so yes, I'm doing this to show Zamari that your mom is going to keep going. I'm going to reach for higher and higher things.
Yes.
I'm not giving up. Your life is going to be a
Yes.
legacy. Zamari's World. Make sure y'all find Zamaris. Again, Zamari's Zamari World on Facebook.
World.
That's a
Okay.
page that I created to keep his memory alive. And he was a credible artist. He played the keyboards, he played the drums, he acted in the movie with
Oh,
me. So he was just about to go to Duke Ellington. I know he would have got in. We were preparing for that. So this was such a tragedy, but even though tragic things happen, you have to keep going. You got to find a way. Get your therapist, get your church behind you. I'm doing all of that. That's how they're holding me up, literally holding me up. And the
yes.
BBON is as well, the Black Business Owners Network. So I love you guys. This is an exposure that I'm bringing to the business owners there. The podcast is there. Make sure y'all reach out to me, connect with me. You'll be working with me directly. Again, the number is 202-308-3157. 202-308-3157. Call or text, and we'll get you up on the network and work together. Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining us this evening. We will be in touch more. Make sure y'all reach out to me. And that's the call or text. That's my number directly. So I can get y'all up on the network. All right? Love you guys.
Okay.
Okay, I love
Thank you. Thank
thank
you.
you. Chris, you have anything saying close? I know you're over there multitasking. He works in A&R and he helps us to find talent and podcasters for the network.
Yeah. No, I'm just thank y'all for coming. Uh, it's been great. This is a great show. I appreciate it, and I appreciate uh everybody's all the efforts we putting in. This is BBON's dream. So
This is our
I'm just
dream.
ecstatic.
Be,
Yeah, yeah. People
be
coming
mental.
together, sharing, and just the resources, and yeah. Um,
Yes.
that's been about all I got right now. You know, sort of out of breath a little bit because I'm over here painting and
All right.
trying to
Thank you.
podcast at the same time. But
There you go.
appreciate you. Thank y'all for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Chris, for all
you.
your hard work. Love you guys again. I see you guys soon. We're gonna
Stay
be beaming.
blessed.
We're beaming to the top. Beaming
Stay blessed.
That's
TV.
right. Beaming to the top.
BEMN TV to the top. Let's go.
Yes. Beaming to the top.
Let's go. All right, y'all take care. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right.